The Prime Minister of Cameroon has given serious warning to Mr. Atanga Nji, that is the Minister of Territorial Administration, and Mr. Henry Minister of Land Tenure, serious warning concerning the communiques that they send out related to the health or related to President Paul Biya, and prohibiting all government officials, especially ministers, from talking about President Paul Biya and his health. Welcome to TFA Talking Point. If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. We are still on the issue of President Paul Biya, who is still missing up to date, more than 45 days out of the country. This is the first time the president of Cameroon is staying out of the country for all this period, and the first time President Paul Biya himself is staying out of the country for this length of time without returning back to Cameroon. And Cameroonians started talking, and the government of Cameroon, through the Minister of Territorial Administration, sent out a communique banning all social media platforms, TV station, radio station, all Cameroonians from talking, that anybody that will say anything concerning President Paul Biya will pay for it, will be arrested. And many people started criticizing, if there is nothing concerning, if President Paul Biya is healthy and doing the work for the betterment of Cameroon in Switzerland, why are you worried that people are talking about him? And that is the main reason why I make a video during that period. I said that very soon the government will ban themselves from talking about President Paul Biya and his health, and it has started happening. So the Prime Minister sent out a communique, and to me, I am not blaming the Prime Minister, because normally the normal procedure is the Director of Civil Cabinet is the one to send anything or to say anything related to the President of the Republic. And then if the communicate, he cannot send out the communicate directly. He has to send it to the Prime Minister's office. And the Prime Minister will give instruction now to the Minister of Communication to make it public to all Cameroonians and international community. But in this case, any small minister, because of what they want to show that they care for President Paul Biya, they were just coming out with their own strategy, through their own initiative. And Atanga Nji, who is always struggling to be the best before President Paul Biya, was the first to come out after a Director of Civil Cabinet and the Minister of Communication sent out communicate telling Cameroonians that President Paul Biya is okay. Atanga Nji came out and said nobody should be talking about President Paul Biya and his health. And that caused a lot of tension, because international community, a television came in, TV station came in to talk on behalf of Cameroonians, saying all Cameroonians have been banned from talking about it. And that is where the government knew that Mr. Atanga Nji made a serious mistake, and they came back to correct it by banning and prohibiting them from talking about it. And then while they were struggling to cover that of Mr. Atanga Nji, then the Minister of Land Tenure came in with his own atrocity and said they should gather and pray for President Paul Biya. And Cameroonians started asking questions. If President Paul Biya is okay and doing his work for the betterment of Cameroon in Switzerland, why should we be praying for him? And that question, nobody answered it. And then the government discovered that they don't have an answer to that question. So they say, no, that prayer will not hold. And then as the prayer, they stopped the prayer from holding again. Then the person who sent out the communique, the minister, say, okay, the prayer will be postponed until when President Paul Biya will be out or will return back to Cameroon. And that is where many Cameroonians say, no, there is something wrong. There is something that is the government is not telling Cameroonians concerning President Paul Biya. And that is where Prime Minister discovered that they have exposed a lot of things. There is nothing to hide again, that President Paul Biya is not okay. He is not okay. That is what we confirmed from the communicate of Mr. Atanga Nji and the prayer that was organized for him. Because if somebody is healthy, there is nothing to worry about people talking about him. If somebody is healthy, there is nothing that you will be talking about praying for him. So this is where we are today in Cameroon. And as we are talking, President Paul Biya is still missing. We don't know his whereabouts. The government says he is in Switzerland, but even the first vice president of the Senate went there, unable to see him. Some minister went there. We have not seen pictures of him. Even him, the president, to come out and say, I am in Switzerland, here I am. He have not done it. And that is where we are still doubting whether Cameroon is still having a president.